Hello everyone, Happy New Year, and welcome to the World Series of Board Gaming news update for December 2022. We've had a lot going on behind the scenes, so if you're not signed up for our newsletter and we're waiting on me to give you what's what, well, here I am to take you through all the things that are happening. And stay tuned to this YouTube channel because we've got a lot happening in the new year. I'm going to be releasing finally the last 3 ring final games. We have great games of Ticket to Ride, Gaia Project, and Brass Birmingham finishing us off with Alex Radcliffe and Professor Meg, commenting on Ticket to Ride, Brian Muller and Josh Schwartz commenting on the Gaia Project, and then also myself and Brian finishing us up with Brass Birmingham. 3 really exciting games. So those will be upcoming in the next week, before January 15th, which is usually when our newsletter comes out. So if you want to stay in touch with everything World Series, make sure you go to our website and sign up for the newsletter, or you can wait for me, because you get the more personal touch here, even if it was delayed because a certain somebody got COVID and couldn't get to the camera in time. But I did want to plan to have this announcement more at the beginning of the year, and then we can cover the newsletter stuff in a second. A few of the announcements that we had end of December, because I am excited about what we are going to be doing on this channel. I'm currently reaching out to all the designers of all the games in the World Series and can hopefully get a fun designer series interview that we can start producing content on this channel that's not just World Series related, but that also applies to the general hobby and isn't constantly trying to sell stuff at you, which I'm never trying to do on this channel. Really, I want to keep you updated about the event. I obviously want to get you excited about the event because I am excited about it as well personally, but I want this to be an outlet for the hobby where we can all come together and talk about cool things in the sort of competitive board gaming sphere and what that looks like as well. And honestly, if the words competitive board gaming sphere are scaring you away, I wouldn't be that scared. I'd watch the final games. There are some good players, but there are also some players who are very upfront that they didn't think that they could make it. They thought, yeah, I'm good in my friend group, but I'm just here to have a good time. And they made it to the end. The possibilities of making it pretty far and competing for that $25,000 prize are a little bit more attainable than you think. And they're only going to be more attainable if you come this year instead of next year or 5 years from now when we're on ESPN. I'm just saying, because we've got a lot planned, and that's what we're going to cover as we switch into the newsletter. First off, announcing our guest of honor, we see Tom Vasel's smiling face there. Last year, our guest of honor was Stephen Bonacore, and this year, we loved working with Tom so much that we wanted to get him as the guest of honor. And so that was our announcement in December 15 that officially the Dice Tower is coming back. Tom's going to be there as the guest of honor. We're going to try to get as many Dice Tower people there as possible. We're even trying to work out what it looks like of being able to stream on the Dice Tower's YouTube channel, to stream it live so that more and more people can tune in, right? I recognize that our channel is currently a little bit smaller than the Dice Tower, so it's nice to have Tom on board. Just a lovely person to interact with, and I'm looking forward to working with him come September as well in various capacities. So if you want to come, Tom will be there the whole week, hanging around, playing games with people. Yeah, it was just such a blast, and I'm thrilled that he's there. This is a little bit of an out-of-date announcement. We had a fun contest going on, but I want to talk about it still. I don't want to skip it. We had a fun contest going on our Instagram and Facebook page where you could fill out World Series Bingo over the holidays. If you had a game, a WizKids game or a Stronghold game or a WSBG Ring Event game, it's kind of like a 10 by 10 challenge that we put together, but just with games and trying to get lines. A game you've won, keeping in that competitive theme. A holiday themed game. There aren't too many of those, really. Dice Throne, maybe. Santa versus Krampus. That's probably my favorite holiday game, and I haven't even gotten a chance to play those 2 characters. So that contest is ended, but the point that I wanted to bring up is that if you stay tuned to this YouTube channel and to our designer interviews and to our sort of bi-weekly show that we're going to try to do, there might be some chances to win some prizes. I was able to put in a budget for prizes, and the fact that I could put in a budget for prizes and have a chance to give away things, well, let me tell you, I'm very interested. So make sure to sign up for our Instagram, subscribe to the Instagram, follow on Instagram, Facebook, all that sort of stuff. And the other big thing to talk about is that Danny and I are trying to create a bunch of fun things to do in Vegas while you're there. Danny, if you didn't hear, Danny Standring is going to be our entertainment director. And so we are hard at work. We're close to being able to announce a few things. I mean, you got to stay tuned. I'm not allowed to reveal things yet. It's the hard part of being behind the scenes, is that anytime I hear of something cool, I just want to blab it out to the world. But I am restraining myself now, slightly better than Tom Holland restrains himself spoiling Avengers secrets, but I'm close to that capacity. Anyway, I'm really excited to work with Danny. I think we got a lot of fun things planned for what happens when you're not participating in the event. Say you only have a single ring entry fee, or you happen to get really unlucky with card draw and get knocked out of a round of a game that you were guaranteed to win and will win the next tournament. Well, then at least we still have some consolation side tournaments that we can do, outer ring events where you can compete for your admission to next year. That's what we had as a prize this past year, all those sorts of stuff. So just make sure to stay tuned and keep on watching this channel. That was our plug in the newsletter to stay tuned to this channel, and really do, because it's going to be more of my focus going forward in this year, now that all of the ring events have been commentated on and edited and will have been put out to you in the next 2 weeks, along with the final couple interviews that we had. It's my goal to be producing interesting content. So let me know what you want to see in this sort of World Series capacity. What sort of interviews you want us to do. It'll be myself and Brian Muller probably just chatting about fun things that are happening in the industry. And so in that regard, let me know if you watch this, what kind of stuff you want to hear. And this is my call out to you. If you have a board gaming store that you are passionate about, make sure you tell them to sign up for our partnership program. This goes for all of your influencers that you like. It goes for any convention that you like to attend that's not the World Series. We want to figure out ways to collaborate with everyone. We want to be everywhere, right? We want to have a presence everywhere. And if your board gaming store signs up to be like a board gaming partner, they can have a code, an official sign up, so that people can put them as their store that they play for, that their store that they can compete for and can win. If they win, their board gaming store can win up to $5,000 to do whatever they want in their space, upgrade their gaming space, upgrade their local gaming library, whatever it is, to boost that gaming store. That's a initiative that I am really passionate about. And I want more stores to be involved, because if the stores don't sign up beforehand, then they're ineligible to be part of the program, to receive the money. So they need to sign up beforehand. So if you are at a local store frequently, make sure you tell them to sign up as a partner store, like Sword and Board in Ukiah, California, and Emerald Comics in Clearwater, Florida. These are two board gaming stores that I'm going to check out right now, their websites. So let's switch to this. Emerald City Comics, right here you can see the sort of stuff that they're selling, their tabletop games collection. Yeah, pretty decent prices too. That would be a good go-to place. And Sword and Board, games, comics, and more as well. Games galore. See, that's the sort of thing I want to see right away. Both of these are our partner stores, and we want to support them as they are eligible to win that prize. We obviously want people from that area to come so that we can give that prize away. And now here's another thing that is really exciting. Oh, I just want to spill the beans about what's upcoming in the January update, but I can't yet, or else I'll get yelled at and fired. So I'll just stick with what we've got. We're going to have these online accounts where you can check in online. You can manage all the details concerning your own ring events. If you need to reschedule anything, you can see the schedule, so that if we happen to change it, to be prepared for the upcoming schedule, you always have the schedule at your fingertips. And also, we're going to try to implement tournament standings in there, so make it sort of a hub, a central hub, where you can see what's going on and where you're placing and all that sort of stuff. So we're working hard behind the scenes to get these tech upgrades and these sort of quality of life things that are happening, just to make 2023 the best World Series of board gaming ever. We've got a high bar to top, because this past event was pretty good. I mean, it was a lifetime experience for Hans, our previous winner. But I am just really, really excited to be at the top of the year and push forward towards the 2023 event. I'm really excited. I hope I even get a couple hours off to maybe play games with a few of you all while I'm there. That would be a joy, but there's always lots to be filming and lots to be preparing to make sure that we have all the footage for everybody to see after the fact. For those of you who don't attend, but for those of you who do attend, make sure you talk to your local game store, and I know you can talk to your favorite influencer out there. Make sure they sign up for our influencer program, and then you can get a discount using their code, and then they can get a little bit of money back from us as well. I'm telling you, I exist in this hobby space. If you don't know, I run the YouTube channel Room and Board. I come from a YouTube background. I want everybody to just have a great time. That's all I want, really. That's why I started the channel. I like talking about games. I like being involved in this hobby. I'm so grateful to be able to put my passion into something tangible, into an actual tangible event that people can attend, have a great time with, and win some friggin' great prizes. I don't think I've seen or heard of any other convention out there that is as committed to giving away as much stuff as we possibly can as we are here. So come on out and let's get in that Vegas spirit and let's win. Make sure you stay tuned to this channel, seriously, for the next update. I think I've got some fun things that I get to talk about. I hope some fun announcements about games, about sponsorships, about other events that are happening. We got a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe. So even if you haven't purchased your ticket yet to the World Series, do stay tuned to this channel, because you can win a bunch of stuff. Win some free games and some free guest passes and maybe even an entry into the tournament. Who knows? Now I've kind of got to do it. Now I've said it out loud here. As long as my budget is approved, I'm waiting to see that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to give what I can back to the hobby, and I'm excited to make this event the friggin' best that it can be. So thanks everybody for tuning in to this newsletter news update. Let me know the sorts of interviews or interview questions or people who you'd like to see on the show as we transition moving forward into more industry news, more fun talking discussion pieces, and anything else that we can do with the hobby. But until then, my name's Chris George for the World Series of Board Gaming. Leave nothing on the table and get in the game. I'll see y'all in Vegas.